So this is a Soviet-era Kazakhstan sci-fi set in 1983. So a spaceship has just returned from space. 2 cosmonauts went up, and two cosmonauts and a passenger have come down. So a controversial scientist, Tatiana Klimova, played by Oksana Akinshina, is asked to come and examine the heroic space explorer in a military facility. He's the last one standing, to find out a bit more about what he's brought back with him, which, whether it's a parasite or symbiotic, it's like this alien entity within him. And it starts out almost like stereotypically Soviet, with the jarring music and the military drums, the sparse concrete brutalist buildings. And the scientist and her subject, the cosmonaut Konstantin, who's played by Pyotr Fyodorov, have great chemistry, which underpins the whole film. Like I was just falling in love with watching them be entranced by each other for whatever reason. And she tries to understand both his motivations and if he and this alien are the same or separate to the alien living within him. And it's a pretty gory and violent sci-fi without really the depth of something like The Thing or Alien, both of which are just like, you know, the most iconic sci-fi films of all time. And it's very difficult to sort of follow in their wake, I think. And films have tried, like Life. Did you ever see Life with Jake Gyllenhaal?
I did see Life, but I kind of forgot about Life, dare I say.
Yeah, exactly. Because it didn't seem to have that same story, like that sort of the human connection that this does. And it's a film that looks at humans as the baddies rather than the alien, and part of the fun is working out which is worse, the cowardly scientists or the military or the Soviet Union or the cosmonauts.
And what are they trying to say with that?
And it does that thing, I know, it kind of weighs up the cost of one human life against another. And there are some interesting things to think about in terms of dads in space as well. Like, we find out that Konstantin has a son that he only found out about a week before going into space and went anyway. And this reminded me, there's a really great video essay on the iPlayer right now called Space Dads. It's under the umbrella of Inside Cinema, so they've done loads of these little video essays. And this one about space dads looks at the correlation between being a space hero and a father, and can you be both, with films like Interstellar and First Man and Ad Astra being examined. So this was a nice kind of little throwback, I suppose, to remember all of those famous space dads. And again, it really taps into that emotion of what it is to be a father. I think there was something, I did really like Sputnik. There was something a bit special about it.
You were charmed, it seems.
I was, yeah, I was.